Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity 2. This is Colonel RPG, as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here in, what was the name of this place? I never remember, Port Mage, I believe. And we're not going to the beach. There's no beach over here. Before starting the recording of episode, I just decided to look at the quests, and yeah, the strand, it's the beach where, that's of course, Clario has offered us the help, and the beach is the one on the other side of the island. He talked as if he were right next door. I'm not really sure what the... I would rewrite that dialogue right there, because he really talked as if the beach was, oh, just go to the beach. No, it's not the beach. The beach is over there. Look at that. That's a beautiful beach over there. And I suppose you have beaches over here. Maybe not. It's a pretty interesting port over here. But anyway, where are we supposed to go? Well, we're supposed to leave town. Can I just click over here? I cannot. So let's leave town to end something hours to get out of here, because we have a couple of quests. We need to find a city, Kakameke? I remember having K's. There's plenty of K's on the name. I guess we're gonna, for the first time... Does that appear? That has parallax! Yay! Faux 3D effects. Oh, Vilaro's Rest. I've been there. Have I not? No, that's the beach. Why isn't it not just the beach? It's the beach. Yeah, that's where we're going. It's exactly where we're going. Duh. It is all things considered, a pretty huge island. And look at the amount of time we take to get to the beach. That's not the beach. That's not the only beach you have in town. Or in the island, I should say. But it's where we need to go. So is he going to be here? Oh, yes, he is.
Good. You are here. Clario has made good on his promise. We are making ready to free your ship.
Ikawa gestures towards your vessel, where a motley group of Hawana and Valen workers race to and fro. So Ikawa is the leader, or maybe not the leader, but one of the leaders for certain of the Hawana Island. And of course the Valen workers would be from Clario. Yeah, so Clario has made good on his promise. Good.
I say still that you are fortunate. The ship was nearly lost, but it will float.
Good.
For how long, I cannot say.
It's a few hours.
You will wish to find a friendly port with some speed, I think.
Well, there's one to the north. What if there's another storm, though?
Then you sink.
Okay, thank you.
Come. We will see your Defiant out to sea.
Thank you. Oh, I know that song well. I know that song well. 2 blessings gained. What the...
We should address the matter of our ship's resources before we get underway.
So this song, I don't remember the name, but it is awesome. It is awesome. I've been looking at, I've been listening to the soundtrack of this game, and this clearly stands out. Everybody says that this stands out, and I agree. This is brilliant and amazing. But yeah, my lady, we should have, yes, I know. We have a lot of things. We have repairs. We gained repair supplies. Look at that. And we also gained that. I think maybe we bought them. And we have cannonballs, which is always nice. What is this thing? Nature medicine. Nature medicine? Sure. And we have drinks. I think that's a maximum. Or maybe not. I have food. And I have morale. Look at that. And over here we have injured crew members. That would be a dare, most likely. I can fix that. So to ship, I can go to the ship deck. Okay.
It saddens me to inform you that we lost several crew and most of our provisions during the storm.
I know.
However, Port Marge appears to be well supplied, and I expect the recent disaster has left several sailors in want of a ship.
I like that. Port Marge. I like that. Good on you, steward.
I suggest we contract for additional supplies and crew before we return to open water, or our voyage may indeed be a short one.
I'm gonna stick with Port Marge. It's the best. It is the best. So we are out in the sea, but the time is stopped. We have a bunch of tasks, but those are probably gonna be up. But then again, maybe we are already completing tasks because we have the provisions and all this sort of stuff. Acquire all the things. So I did all of those tasks, and I have no tasks. Are you gonna give me more? No. So Neketaka. See, I told you there were a lot of K's, and there are 2. We can go to Port Marge, or to Neketaka, or to the Ingwithan dig site, which would be over there. Ooh, there's a boat. It's a merchant. Maybe we shouldn't murder the merchants. Pirates I'll murder. I hear people wanting to murder pirates in this game a lot. And Valario's Rest. So where is Nekataka? Oh, that place looks awesome. Is that... what? I wonder what that is. So I probably will go to Port Marché. I don't need to go to Port Marché. We just need to go to Nekataka. Set course! Off we go. So do we have... I encounter another ship at sea. Why is that happening? Oh, working with injury. I probably need to sleep. Okay. What is going on? What is this? Oh. As the Defiant leaves Port Marché behind, you casually observe dozens of other ships coming and going, mostly fishing and trade vessels. One craft stands out, an imposing dhow, apparently is the name, I don't know, replete with cannons, crests into view across the Defiant's starboard bow. The flag raised high atop its sails signifies a wish to parley. However, the dhow approaches at an aggressive speed, suggesting that it may not be easily turned away. I don't know why I didn't pause, because I suppose I can pause with a, you know, spacebar. I'm gonna face my pursuer head on, and I'm gonna just wreck it. If I need to. You spin... it's a brand new ship, but I'll wreck it. You spin the ship's wheel counterclockwise. The ship swings round quickly, disturbing a gull resting on the foremast. The bird voids... the bird voids a white splotch on the deck as a sign of its disapproval. You even out the wheel and bear straight towards the dhow. The distance closes quickly, and soon the massive dhow's hull rolls on the waves beside your ship. Boarding planks emerge and are quickly cast onto your ship, along with shouts from its crew notifying you that their captain will be boarding. Oh no, 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 no! I'm hailing from Port Marché. I will be the one doing the boarding. Several well-armed men cross the planks, their eyes watching every inch of your ship. The crowd parts open to make way for their captain, a tall, well-dressed man. He peers at you with one impeccably groomed eyebrow raised. Following behind the captain, and in stark contrast, strides an unkempt Orlan. A pair of pistol grips protrude from his belt, and he casually twirls a stocky firearm round his index finger. His shaggy face, framed by long cobalt blue hair and a wildly braided cerulean beard, makes the crooked smile he directs at you seem almost sinister. No, it is sinister. I am not dealing with these guys. I don't like them. This is not how you parley. You don't board somebody's ship, and you certainly don't eye somebody's ship. So I'm gonna have the least amount of goodwill towards this whole affair.
Ado, Water of Cadnor. On behalf of the Principes and Patrina, I must request we meet in parley.
What are you guys, like to MNL? Responding to the collapse of Grand Valia, noble families packed up their households and stayed abroad, seeking opportunities away from the shadows of their homeland. Over time, their old world traditions evolved into a new identity as the Principes and Patrina, which means probably princes without fathers? The princes without a homeland. Okay, Patrina is motherland or something, or fatherland, I suppose, because I don't know. Loosely connected and regulated organization of pirates. Oh, I'm not dealing with you guys. No, I'm not. No, I will be hunting you down. Because you know, I'm sure you're gonna be all over the place, and I also can get in the goodwill of people who are more rich or richer than you. The broad-shouldered captain up tilts his chin in greeting. When he smiles, his left cheek divots a shallow dimple. You couldn't have asked before you boarded my ship uninvited?
Echosi, it has been some time since I last asked another's permission.
Well, I would be so sassy. I would tell him, okay, now you go back, you lift your boards, and then you ask for permission. Because isn't that what you do to kids that don't knock or something? Isn't that like you go out and then you knock, right? I don't know. That's what I would do. He'd be so upset.
I have heard some marvelous tales regarding your ventures in the Deerwood.
Oh, no.
In fact, you are the first dragon slayer I have ever met, outside of a grave.
You're not gonna... Don't call my dragon slaying. Don't talk about it. I'll have you know, that was the worst. That was so hard. The freaking dragons. The worst one for sure was the Alpine Dragon in the Imperials of Eternity one. Definitely the worst. But the bog dragons were really bad, but not as bad as I thought they were gonna be. Actually, all you needed was Aloth and him casting the Wall of Many Colors, and everything was nice.
Some fools would seek to make a fortune by pilfering from one such as you.
Other fools would seek death by talking to me like that, because you're gonna die.
He's done his research. Might as well hear him out.
Dare, you don't know anything about this. Under the captain's words, you hear a faint but insistent buzzing. It blooms, overwhelming Ferrantes' voice, drowning out all else around you. No one else seems to notice. A vision. Thunder cracks between your ears, and you glimpse a different sun-shod sea behind your eyes. I'm gonna let the vision come and see what happens. He's probably gonna be talking while I'm having this vision, but whatever. The visions streak across your mind's eye, fleeting and incoherent. An elf, dark-haired and battle-scarred, stepping across the gulf between vessels. Excuse me. She shakes Ferrante's hand, and warmth spills through you. Excitement, pride, respect. The imagery melts like candle wax into a lamp-lit galley swamped with the scent of unwatered rum and sweet fruit, with sailors and their songs and sweat. The scene billows away, ice-cold and clawing, replaced with the crew on deck, solemn and staring, as Ferrante grasps one of their own by the throat. Not one of their own, not one of their own. Not anymore, yeah, he's grasping them by their throat. You don't steal from family and stay family. No, okay. Tears in Mucka's Mar, which would probably be just the muckus of the sea, I suppose. Oh, no, it's not. Tears in Muckus Mar. I don't even know what Muckus Mar would be, but no, that's a verb. Mar the man's face or features as Ferrante reads the man his last rites. Thief or no, they'll consign him to Ondra, as tradition dictates. Of course they would praise Ondra, because, of course they would, because they're out in the sea. The vision passes, leaving you blinking on the deck of the Defiant, looking into Ferrante's face. He raises an eyebrow. So he probably just asked me something, and that's just to tell me that they don't tolerate thieves.
I believe you have met such a fool. Captain Benweth of the Drake.
I have indeed, and he's on my list. Well, him and Barath. Are you... Wait a minute. I know a cipher's handiwork when I feel it. Tell yours to stay out of my head. Wait a minute, that's not me being a watcher? Oh, that makes sense. I mean, it's also retconning because that does not happen in the first game, and we meet a few ciphers, like them putting visions in my head. That is just how a watcher does. And it would make sense because that's a warning. Yeah, I'm not gonna bow down to his own. I'm not gonna try and follow his own narrative here. I'm just gonna not engage. Yeah, I'll go with that. The Blue Orland's mouth falls open. Don't say...
Careful, ship hunter. Mind that you do not confuse a useful skill set for a non-expendable one.
Ferrante glances at Seraphin, who was the Orlan. The Blue Orlan. He doesn't say the name, though. The Orlan steps back, blinking away to the rebuke, and peers at you, probing. His yellow-green eyes narrow and focused as if trying to remember something. Then the captain turns a warm smile back to you.
My apologies. Rest assured, it will not happen again.
He wants something from me.
Apologies, Captain. Didn't mean it, really. We're up all night, searching out our friend here.
No, you really meant... I'm pretty sure you meant it. You don't do that by mistake.
You've been at sea a while. Your mind starts playing tricks on you, aye? Well, mine plays tricks on others, too.
Okay.
It usually don't mean much. Maybe see a bit of shadow, hear a bit of tune. Not unless the person's sensitive. Like, say, a watcher.
And your furry little companion happens to be?
Allow me to introduce one of my more special acquisitions. A diamond in the rough, if you will. Seraphin is a magnificent ship hunter. In fact, he is how we tracked you.
Seraphin's fur-bordered lips twist down at the corners of as Ferrante speaks, and you feel the fuzzy vibration within your inner ears of another vision coming. Yeah, I'm gonna let it come because it's talking to me, and I kind of want him on my team. Basically, that's what I'm trying to do here. Prismatic light explodes behind your eyes as the images wash over you. The bow of a ship, bowsprit jutting rigidly forward, seeking... I think this is the thing that rams ships. There's a thing underneath the bow, like underwater. I think that's what that is, or maybe above water. Seeking, searching, mind-freed, and sliding across the waves. The minuscule thoughts of sea beasts shining below. The gulls above, all eating, fucking, cheating, the circle, eternal. This, I think, reflects his kind of character, I suppose. Cold, wet, then parched throat, heat, wind stirring fur, shouting. Cannon fire somewhere distant. The Adra Colossus, dawn radiant in the distance. Look away, it burns. Yeah, this is his visions, I think, or his mind. The rum flows below decks, a party, and you out here, searching still. Dice thrown, clatter roll, and Drake eyes. Felicia in the bilge with Arno, thrusting waves of... Should ignore that. Yeah. Captain Ferrante at his desk. Hand mirror out. Plucking the hair that bristle his earlobes. Outward, Seraphin. Outward, turning then, and there, too bright and too sundered, follow the thread to a whisper dark and hard, wrapped in a tattered hurricane, all aboard a name, Defiant. Seraphin's voice pulls you from your vision.
Not to say that I ain't wildly honored to be making the acquaintance of a lady as charming as yourself.
He rises from a deep bow we didn't see him make, of course not, because we were having a vision. And you're not sure whether it's the deck of Dauntless that's so unsteady, or your legs. What? You say this... Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to engage. You say this Captain Benweth is the one who attacked me?
The short-sighted scoundrel has been wreaking havoc in the area for months. He is no son of Valia. I do not fault his ancestry, but he disregards too much the grand heritage we Principi represent.
Short-sighted, huh? Not misguided? Yeah, I know. Well, you're pirates. I know what's up.
Benweth is the second most selfish captain within the Principi's newest generation. He risks all that we value.
The Principi's heritage is Old Valian?
We are descended from refugees who fled during Old Valia's decline. They sailed the eastern reach to the Deadfire, but they did not settle the islands. Today, even, our shipboard life continues.
Interesting. So who are the Principes, Patrena?
This is the first you are hearing of us, truly?
His brows raise in a show of surprise, but then his smile turns sly, and he cants his head as if to include you in a secret.
We are a magnificent but largely landless people. So we have come to own the sea.
Magnificent.
To survive, we must seize prosperity where we can. Hence, we are oft labeled as pirates, smugglers, merchants of illicit trade, or mercenaries. It will not always be so, but it is for now.
Right. Right. That's one way of putting it. So if Benweth is one of your own, shouldn't you take responsibility for his actions?
Benweth is no captain of mine, Aimika. It is not beneath my flag his Drake sails. Yet I do seek to temper his actions when they would endanger the Principi altogether.
And why is this any concern of mine?
As an ally to the Knights of the Crucible, I believe Benweth sought to take you down a notch.
Huh.
Word of Benweth's raid on the Defiant will spread throughout the Deadfire. More fools will seek to prey upon you.
That's fine with me, because I want more fools to give me their loot, including you guys, but I don't think we're gonna fight them now. Or at all. Maybe we're gonna fight them, but not right now. Just to clarify, we are allied to the Knights of the Crucible from the first game, since we imported the save. Basically, yeah. Knights of the Crucible are they're basically they're sort of the police of Deerwood, or I guess more so the police of Deerwood is the country of the first game. More so the police of the capital of Defiance Bay. That's the capital of Deerwood. But yeah.
I would suggest you stave off all others by making an example of Benweth.
And do your work for you, huh?
For aunties, do my job for me, friend. Hope you don't die in the effort.
Huh. Exactly. I'm so glad I said that before I clicked continue. The rogue words flit through your thoughts like darters, not quite your own, but not entirely unlike your own either. At all. Yes. Yes. Why tell me this? Why would you want my help me?
I will be honest with you, Amika. I do not favor Benwet, nor do I care for the company he keeps. Such fools and scoundrels serve only to tarnish the Principe's reputable name.
Don't act like you're being honest, because you said this already.
But I believe you will be capable of setting him straight.
So you're not a scoundrel, like Ben. No, I'm not gonna let him ingrandiose himself anymore. Or ingrandiose? Well, aggrandize, I believe. It sounds like if I defeat Benweth, I'll be doing you a favor. I want a boon for it. The good humor wipes from his face. Good, I like that.
Of course, Amika. Work with me, and I will weight your pockets with gold. When you have dealt with my problem, I will prepare a fine welcome for you at my port. Now, a tip for you. Benwet's Drake took damage during the storm. Eventually, he will need to dock for repairs, and when he does, Seraphin can find him for you.
Oh, Ferrante flutters his hand towards the Orlan and decide. Is he gonna join me?
He is rather an unrefined creature, but he is a most skilled ship hunter, I assure you.
Unrefined? Begging your pardon, Captain, but I'd be the fucking model of the gentleman of fortune. As for Benwith, that sucker of squid tits be as predictable as the tide. I'd wager all my furriest bits that he'd set sail for Deadlight.
That would be felicitous indeed, as I believe the traitor Remaro hides there as well. I quite enjoy killing two men with a single bullet.
Wouldn't have even thought of it if you hadn't brought it up, sir.
Yet you feel a surge of anger that's not your own. Seraphin spins towards you and bows again.
Now, I ain't hardly in any hurry to leave the fine company of the gentlemen of leisure, but the captain be right about me finding your mark. Adding to that, you sail into Fort Deadlight not knowing your innies from your outies. You might very well find the locals cannon fucking your boat to sodden splinters.
Yeah, I don't have cannons, do I? Yeah, welcome aboard, Seraphin.
Oh, you won't be regretting this, Watcher. At least so long as you keep us heavy in grog and light on the onions. Ugh, them dirty shit apples ain't never agreed with me, and I'll be suspecting they never will.
Shit apples. Onions. They do make, yes, that actually makes sense. I never heard of them like that. But onions will they are a sort of laxative. At least they make you fart like crazy, so.
He's not sleeping near my berth, I promise you that much.
Well, as long as he doesn't eat the onions.
I sail now for Dunwich, my own safe port. I will await you there, should you be successful in schooling our wayward captain.
Wait a minute. Are you, Aloth, are you saying that you eat the onions and you fart a lot and that's why he's not sleeping near your berth? Because you're promising that, because, like, I think that might be what it is. Yeah, Captain, thank you. I'll see you later. Ah, come on. Come on. Do I need another cipher? I kind of would like another cipher. A single barbarian seems like a bad thing. Barbarians are really barren in their skills. I'm gonna go with a witch here, but I'm not gonna keep him too much. He's gonna have mechanics as well. But he is actually a companion. And not a simple deckhand. Speaking of which, we need to sleep. We need to look at our deck and stuff. It's fine. So, that was a rather interesting... Oh, there's things over there. Interesting turn of events, I would say. I was not expecting that to go like that. Let's go to the deck and see how this goes. So we're just out here. Oh, but I'm alone. I don't want to be alone. Hey, Cheetahpack, how's it going? Hi there, Captain. Hey.
Agrasima, Casita, for taking me on.
Oh boy, the way he talks. Beadul. Now, what new shores we setting sail for today?
Aye, Captain. Truth be told, Ferrante half expect us to get our asses blown out of the water at Fort Deadlight. Fortunately for you, I have this bad habit of beating the odds. Of course, I do that by way of good old traditional chicanery. And the most important part of any hornswoggle? Solid planning. Well, that and surviving.
Well, yeah. One follows the other, wouldn't it? What can you tell me about the Fort Deadlight?
Valiant made originally. Piled them stones up a few centuries back, but gave it up when the fishmen wouldn't leave them be. Hard to defend against Wilder crawling up out of your crappers.
Is it Lagofan again? Lagofath, actually.
Captain Aldiz claimed it a few years back. Fucking filthy from bow to stern. And she had her lads and lasses cleaning fish shit out of the floorboards for months. A couple of them thought it might be better sailing elsewhere and left in the night. Aldiz tracked them down, quick as you like, took their heads, and fixed them into little lanterns for the front gate.
That nice.
Called them Fort Deadlights.
Eh?
They say she ain't had a deserter since. Tad cruel for my taste. But I admit to admiring the wordplay.
Well, and they look cool. Captain Aldis, though, that's not Benweth. Okay, do you know anything about the defenses?
Funny thing about it being a fort means it ain't a boat. Means it don't have to worry about the way the cannons are storing honking big balls.
I know how forts
Guns
work.
they got crowning that castle put a hole in your poop deck before you've sighted land. Fort itself be floor-to-ceiling rum-sodden fools, so that be going for us. But Aldi's keeps the crew on the walls sharp and sober. One blast of their horns and Deadlight's locked up tight as an endearing mugger-night. We'll stay that way too, till any unfamiliar ships have been shot to shit and shot again.
What about Aldis?
She's sharp as shit, that one. Tongue, mind, and ears alike. Sailed out of Deerwood or Adir one. Knows her knots, and how to crew a ship that won't turn sour. But words ring out among the Principe, more than you'd think for new blood. Part of that's her fierce support of freedom, from slavers, from the empires, from the Huana's caste system even. The rest a lenient hand. Step out of line and Ferrante's got your old crew up for lashes. Aldiz, though, she's, let's say there's a reason she attracts limp-cocked nut twists like Benwith.
I see. Okay, so I understand now why we're talking about a different person.
Can't say I much approve of a lack of regard for our traditions, but, can't say I don't share her vexations with Ferrante and the old garden either.
So I think we have... Yeah, there's a little bit of a duality here between Ferrante and Aldis. Very different characters, but not outright just simple and sort of, oh, this is the one that fights for killing merchants. This is the one that fights for killing politicians or something. I don't know. Like, maybe there's different pirates that focus on different things. These are very different people, though. Very nice. Why are you frustrated with the old guard, though?
Shit, Captain. Buy a lad a drink before you go rooting through his unmentionables.
Yeah.
Let's leave it enough for now to say I think there be a course to be charted betwixt anarchy and tyranny.
No, that's a reasonable approach, I suppose. But anyway, that's gonna be that for this episode because we're out of time. So I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pillars of Eternity 2. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.